Okay, so hello and welcome back to Gulden Coins and Banknotes. And the next video we have is a Dutch banknote, and this is one that was issued or at least printed in 1973, and I would assume it was issued during that date. And it has a famous Austrian, so this guy's name is Hus van der Vondel. And he was a playwright, poet, translator, not too sure what languages. I know he lived in Germany, so it was probably German or one of the languages of Germany, probably Upper German or whatever, Saxon, Dutch, probably also French. And at the time, he was born in Antwerp. It was occupied by the Spanish, so probably also Spanish and Latin. So, and he was a Protestant. Not very important these days, but when he was alive, it was a very important if you were Catholic and Protestant. And that's why he was evicted from Antwerp, where he was born. He went somewhere else, blah, 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 Cologne, I think, Cologne. Then he went back and settled in Amsterdam because of his Protestantism at the time. So this guy would be classed as probably the Shakespeare of the Dutch, or Shakespeare could be classed as the Vondel of the English. Anyway, so this banknote circulated until it was replaced by a coin in 1998. Now there is a coin dated 1987. Did I say 1998? 1988. Yeah. And that was the first one that was issued for circulation. Now the watermark is a pen with ink, and that's basically what people at the time would have wrote with. Ballpoint pens were only introduced, I think, about 1944. Now invented in Hungary, so it's a ballpoint pen instead of a fountain pen. So this banknote is actually quite nice. It's has a 1 center fold, so it's probably better than the banknote I've got. And in this condition, you're probably paying about $10 to $15. So that's the price, $10 to $15. Well circulated, probably about $5. And the portrait of Vondel is one by Philip Koenig in 1665. So that's to extent, but it doesn't really look like that. This is more like a caricature of the actual portrait. And the rest of the banknotes, so this one just has lines, so anti-counterfeiting feature, as well as here. I don't see any micro print on this banknote. Maybe this has the micro print there, but the technology was not as advanced as what it is now. So on the back, we have a stylized house. Well, at least that's what I have as claimed to be. But anyway, it actually looks quite nice. And we have bullseye, and looks like a primitive drone. The serial numbers, you can see the actual ink is raised, so even the paper has been impressed. So if you rub it along it, you can actually see, feel it as well. Okay, so here's the micro print here. So it's probably, that is probably writings from this guy, Vondel. And here we have the printer. Okay, that's the printer there. John Escheide and Zonum. So they also still print banknotes. They currently print Euro banknotes and probably banknotes of other countries. But it's a nice banknote. This one's going to probably be swapped in my collection. And it was the last 5 Gulden that was issued by the Dutch Republic. Anyway, hope this helps you with your Dutch and banknotes. Thank you very much. Have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time, and take care.